What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. I think it's safe to say, with 5 months left in its life cycle, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was a complete failure from top to bottom. It failed to meet the standards of the Call of Duty franchise. It failed to innovate. It failed to even just bring basic gameplay to its community. It failed to bring Warzone into a new era. It failed to do anything with its multiplayer, and even the campaign fell short. This game is an abomination. It does not deserve the name Modern Warfare 2. Anybody who sits there and believes that this game was at all a decent entry within the Call of Duty franchise needs to go back and play what a decent entry in the Call of Duty franchise truly is. Go back and play a game that was actually designed with passion and identity, and you'll be able to see just how far Call of Duty has fallen. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2 recently. The game is not perfect. It has its flaws. But oh boy, is it fun. Everything that I remember about that game is still true to this day, more than 10 years later. It's a little remarkable that a game that was released 10 years ago sets a higher standard than what Call of Duty sets today. The bar that Call of Duty has for themselves is so low that it's unrecognizable as a franchise to what it used to be. Yeah, you can sit there and you can tell me from a monetary standpoint that Modern Warfare 2 succeeded because it sold a lot of copies, the fastest selling COD in the history of the franchise. The worst part is as much as selling a game is important, retaining a player base is even more important. They had an opportunity here to really, truly revitalize the Call of Duty franchise, but instead squandered it because of their lack of vision and their lack of transparency. They refused to listen to the community. This could have been a truly great Call of Duty, but they were too hard-headed to listen to what the community had to say and apply simple changes that would have made this game better. It's been 7 months. We're not getting any changes. We're not getting a better UI. We're not getting new perks. We're not getting any of that. The game sucks. It's not good enough. It's a failure from top to bottom. And the 3,000 developers that we were told were working on this game haven't done any type of work to fix the problems this game has had in months. We recognized problems at the beta, and they still didn't change them in the last 7 months since the beta. How is that competency? And this lack of competency cannot continue, and this is why we cannot continue to support Call of Duty. They release failure after failure after failure. If you didn't learn from Vanguard, you certainly learned with Modern Warfare 2. This franchise cannot continue down this road, or it just won't exist anymore. What we need to do is we need to stand up to Call of Duty. We need to stand up to Activision. We need to say enough's enough. We can't support this anymore. We need our voices to be heard loud and far because this matters to this community. I'll be honest with you. This community can be toxic as hell. But let's be toxic as hell to actually create some positive change. Let's be toxic in the way that we've never been toxic before. Not only by stopping playing Modern Warfare 2, but mocking people who still play this game. Because if you play this game right now in its current state, you have zero taste in video games. I know that people should be able to have fun doing whatever they want. No, this game sucks. There's better games out there. There were better games made 10, 15 years ago than what you have here. It's like people saying that Halo Infinite's a fun game. Have you tried Halo 3? That's a much better game in every way, shape, or form. And that was released 16 years ago. Okay? So don't sit there and tell me it's fun. There's better experiences out there. That's what it comes down to. What you're playing is a game that is designed for you to not have fun. Modern Warfare 2 is a game designed by an algorithm to try to retain your attention for as long as possible, and it fails at doing that. It is a terrible game that is designed by a terrible algorithm, designed by a terrible development studio, that is published by a terrible company that has lost touch with its fans. Everything we've seen from Modern Warfare 2 is a complete departure from where Call of Duty needs to be, and it showcases just how far Activision has fallen away from their community. They've turned their back to them, and they are headstrong on destroying this franchise because they refuse to listen to us, they refuse to make the games better, and they refuse to set a higher bar for their developers. So, at the end of the day, as much as Modern Warfare 2 is a failure in the eyes of Activision, it's a success. And because it's a success in the eyes of Activision, well, I'll tell you what, nothing's going to be changing moving forward. So we can't support it. We have to turn our backs to Call of Duty because Activision surely won't change a quote-unquote winning formula, even though it's not a winning formula, and they will actively destroy this franchise. And I'm okay with that. So we need to turn our backs to this franchise. We need to let Activision drive this 18-wheeler off the cliff and see if somebody can salvage the remains. Modern Warfare 2 is a complete failure. Activision's a complete failure. And that's all I have for you guys for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.